But look, we got to move on, ladies and gentlemen, because you know what it is. Overreaction Monday. We know it's Tuesday, but we're going to bring back that Monday flavor. And Janae, one of the most shocking things happened yesterday. The Texans got destroyed. So I gotta say, hey, CJ Stroud, sophomore slump. Am I overreacting?
I think we got to give him some more time. I mean, he didn't even start cooking before until probably towards the end of the season. So it wasn't like CJ Stroud came from that very first game and was like, oh, I'm the man. It took him some time to really start going. So I think we got to give him a little bit more time. So it could be an Overreaction Monday show.
Oh, yeah, it could be because we're going to talk about the other side of that, which is the Minnesota Vikings and how well they played. Yeah. But one thing I did see during this game was you had Stephon Diggs kind of rallying everybody together and getting them all fired up and this and that. But I wonder, with Diggs there, is that taking a lot of targets from maybe some other guys, some Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz? I mean,
that's the coaching problem. They got to figure it out to where, you need to throw the ball. But like I said, they got to figure it out. This is the way it is. You get another player, you got to add him in the routine. Diggs did his thing. Diggs didn't do bad, so they just got to figure out how to spread the ball. You saw Dalton Schultz show up, which he hadn't done in the first two games. So I think he got his first catch this past game. So I think we got to give it a little time, see what CJ Stroud going to do.
Oh, I believe it. I absolutely believe it. Hey, and, like we've said to both of our teams, this is only week 3. Don't hit the panic button just quite yet. But it was just that loss yesterday. A lot of us went into that game thinking, at the very least, this is going to be a high-scoring game between two teams, not a blowout. So,
it definitely shocked me. It definitely shocked me. But like we said, just hold on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, pump your brakes, because we're going to see. Now, last week we talked about another team, Bryce Young, and them giving up on him. What a difference a week makes. Andy Dalton. The answer?
Sean, first game, CJ Stroud. Come on, man. So you got not CJ Stroud. You got
Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young. You got Bryce Young getting kicked off, and then you get Andy Dalton coming in there and actually showing the world that the Carolina Panthers could win. And Sean, what did I say last week? Maybe they feel like they have the team. It's just the quarterback that's the issue. And sure enough, look, I think it proved it. Andy Dalton comes in and they win.
Yes.
Win in a good fashion.
You saw the wide receivers last week. You saw all those different players getting frustrated, like we can't do it. They look decent in certain aspects, but they couldn't get over the hump. Andy Dalton makes his team look like a competent team. All of a sudden, you're looking at the NFC South, and you're like, oh, the Saints, the Bucks, and the Falcons, yeah, they're running away with it, but if Andy Dalton could put performances up like he did here, we might need to pump our brakes on this team for sure.
If they could play like they just played, everybody seemed comfortable. I mean, I got Hubbard, and I ain't seen no production from him all season. And then I look at my daggone fantasy, and I'm like, what in the world? Let me check out the Carolina game. And sure enough, things have turned around. I am very excited to see what Andy Dalton can do with that squad.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So if you have them in your fantasy, any of them guys in Carolina, definitely keep an eye on them. We don't know if it's going to officially turn, but this is a sight for sore eyes. I know my brother was super hyped, talking about the Red Rocket is back.
On the birthday weekend. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, but Ryan Swing said Andy is a veteran, and of course, he's going to be better than Young. So, hey, it showed. And maybe it's that change. Remember, when Deshaun Watson got injured and they ended up going to get Flacco, and then the team ended up being good. Sometimes it's all about who you got as the quarterback.
Right.
Sometimes that's what it comes down to.
Well, and it's the matchup. Because everybody looks at the Raiders and then we're like, oh, look what they did, in week 2, beating the Ravens. But then they come up this one, they completely lay an egg. And you saw what Antonio Pierce said. He said, the reporter asked him, oh, you guys didn't look too good today. And he says, oh, no. Yeah, we saw some people making business decisions. So we about to make some business decisions. So some people might be on their way out this week.
100%.
That key card might not work.
Something wrong with my they don't want you back, man. They don't want you back. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah. But we're gonna see can Dalton upset his former team in the Bengals this week. Woo! I think they got a chance.
Yeah, it could definitely happen. And I think then that question turns to the Bengals and say, are they done this season? 0-4. I mean, 0-3 is one thing to come back from, but 0-4, I don't know if teams come back from that. So
I don't know.
That's a low-key big game, man. That's a low-key big game. So we will definitely see. Appreciate you guys up here in the comments, joining us, talking with us, man. It's Overreaction Monday on Tuesday, and we got one more for you. Miami played their first game without Tua. I think Skylar Thompson came in there. He didn't look good. He got knocked out the game. Another quarterback came in there. He didn't look too great. Is Miami done without Tua?
Well, the way the first game went, it was not an Andy Dalton situation with the Panthers. So, Sean, I was definitely discouraged about what I saw. I thought maybe he can come in and with the players that they do have, be able to make some noise. But, Sean, I did not see that. Did you see that?
Nothing. 3 points. No. And that's why I kind of look at the Dolphins and I'm like, all those weapons, all that stuff, and y'all couldn't do anything.
Nope.
I mean, look, I was telling somebody during the game, I said, look, you might as well put Tyreek at quarterback and just
yes.
You already got him in the backfield anyway.
Gonna have to. I mean, you're gonna have to make it work any way that you can, and it's just not excusable when they got that many weapons that they should be in this position, but they are. So you're gonna have to make it work. I think that's a great plan. As a matter of fact, Ryan said, "No way, Bengals will win." Let's see. We gonna see. Lauren said, "I went out on my eliminator betting against Carolina." Man, imagine all the people that if you chose to get the underdog, you got some money. You got paid because I didn't expect Andy Dalton to do that.
No, I didn't either. But hey, shout out to him for getting it done. I appreciate you. But that is the crazy thing about this. So we look at this game and you see that Tua's out. They don't have a backup. Tim Boyle and Skylar Thompson, they're not going to get it. You look around the league, you got Geno making things happen. Jacoby Brissett starting out there. Andy Dalton getting his opportunity. Sam Darnold. These older quarterbacks are coming back and taking their shot and said, I might not be this great Tom Brady or whatever, but give me a shot. I've been around the league and they balling out, man. It is definitely making an impact on these teams. Some people need to be paying attention, man, because I'm telling you, it is definitely making an impact. Oh yeah.
It is what it is. Miami's in a certain predicament that they're in, and we just go out to see how they bring it forward for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah.